Hello again. Welcome to the Stoker Research Facility, where we have a Gentleman Janitor GJ-81. Oh, sorry. No, this is really just my garage. And we got ourselves a old school Gentleman Janitor GJ-81. The boiler's gone, and my friend Ziggy got this out of somebody's basement when they were switching to a regular modern oil boiler. And yesterday we tried to get this thing to run on some pea coal. That didn't go too well. Took it over to my friend Jan's house. He has an Axeman. He's got like 9 ton of pea coal. I don't have any pea coal left. We messed with it for a while. They probably ran on buckwheat before, so the feed rate was probably right for buckwheat, but way too slow for pea coal. So we sped it up again, and ended up, it was too fast. So we're gonna try to fire it up today on rice coal, which is gonna require probably making this pulley as big as it will possibly get, and this one as small as it possibly will get, to get the feed rate somewhat reasonably right. All right, let's get going. Got a bunch of cowboy charcoal in it right now. Once that gets hot and burns down a little bit, we'll dump a pile of rice coal on it. This one, the combustion air tube must have been rebuilt or something, because it's all there, it's solid. I undid the clean out under the pot before I set it down here, and those bolts came right out, which is rare. They're usually rusted together. And all right, so here we are, about 2 hours later, and rice coal fire seems to be working just fine. Didn't change the feed rate. I turned the air down a little bit, and that seems like a pretty decent ash ring right there. Yesterday we tried to get this to run on pea coal, but the feed rate was way too low to begin with, so we jacked it up and tried it again after the fire went out the first time. And the fire went out again because I forgot to turn the air up once we had the wood fire going underneath the anthracite. So the fire went out, and then we moved the feed rate up a really big swing and lit it again, got it to light off, and went away, and came back a while later, and the fire had been reduced to almost nothing. So I think we were just driving it too fast and pushed the fire up out of the pot. Not sure, but that didn't go well. This went much smoother with the rice coal. I have no doubt that this will burn peak hole if we needed it to, but I don't have any peak hole to continue trying it with. So this is about it. Pretty nice looking fire. It's very hot too. Can't really tell from the video, but it's a sweltering standing right here. Here it is, the typical very quiet running Gentleman Janitor Stoker. Doesn't really make much noise. The pipe coupler, which clamshells around that piece, and that is in nice shape. The auger coupling device, which is stainless steel and goes through the hole on the end of the auger and the hole on the end of the pot auger. And a ash door with pins. Well, that's in good shape. And one very horrible condition auger pipe. I actually had to pound on the end of this auger to get it out of the pipe. It was all stuck, frozen in there. So that was kind of unexpected, but it's not like we're going to use the pipe anyway. That's junk. But the only thing we need to do is get the coupler end off of it. So we have a functioning big auger Gentleman Janitor Stoker now, and base, and some other parts. The question is, what the heck do we do with it? I don't think I have a use for it, so I guess we'll have to think of something. Also, the big garage renovation is coming soon with lots of concrete work and moving the boiler from there over to there. So, got the boiler all unplugged and everything, and just waiting for the concrete work to start. Hopefully, they'll start next week.